Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and this video is the very first episode of a new series on this channel. This is the first episode of Minecraft in depth, and so in this series I will be covering everything about one specific topic for Minecraft, and the topic will be chosen by you guys. Except for this very first episode, I've chosen the topic myself, so you guys can suggest the next topic in the comments down below and upvote the one you think is the best. And so if you like this series, or if you like Minecraft in general, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. And so the main premise of this series is to just explain everything about a specific topic. And so this can be in a couple of different categories. So we have entities, structures, biomes, blocks, items, and random. So that's just a random other topic that doesn't fit into any of the other categories. The first topic we're covering in this series is the illusioner, as you already saw in the title and thumbnail. And I want to thank DeSmikkelaar for creating the beautiful logo you saw at the start of the video, and I'll put it on screen right now once again. Thank you so much, DeSmikkelaar, for creating this awesome logo for the series. And so, as I said, the very first episode of Minecraft in depth is about the illusioner we see right here. This is a mob that was added on the 20th of April in 2017 in Minecraft Snapshot 17W16A. It is one of the illagers, and it can cast spells and use a bow as well, but we'll get into that later on. Currently the only way to get this mob in your world is by using the summon command. It doesn't spawn naturally in survival mode, and there's also no spawn egg in the creative inventory. Now this is a hostile mob, and so we'll see what it does by trying to fight it. So we'll summon him in and fight him, and afterwards we'll go into greater detail with the specific attacks the illusioner has. So let's summon him in. I currently have diamond armor. Let's go into survival mode, a diamond sword and a bow. And here we'll see the first attack. He casts spells and then he starts using a bow. And so there we go, he tries to shoot me. He's not very successful. You can see there's a couple of them stacked on top of each other. There we go, he hit me with a bow. It doesn't do any damage though. We can hit him, and then he splits up into 4 different duplicates of himself. Now there's one that has particles around it, and that's the real one. There we go, if you hit it, they all take damage, and then they split up again. So you just have to find the particles. Here they are. Hit it, and they split back up again. You do this a couple of times. There we go, and we killed it, and all the different duplicates die at the same time as well. So the illusioner will attack players, villagers, iron golems and wandering traders when you spawn them in during a raid. So here we go, we started up a raid in a village, and now we will summon in an illusioner. There we go, and now as you can see he will start attacking the villagers over here and the iron golem as well, and the iron golem will attack back. And so it fires 1 arrow every second, which is quicker than a normal skeleton. And the illusioner can actually see their target through walls. So let's block off this house completely. So there we go, we put an illusioner on the other side of a wall. It will go out and go after the villager as well. And so the illusioner will want to keep the exact same distance every single time while fighting a player. And so if you go close to him, he will move further away. Only they are very laggy, so it goes very slowly, as you can see. But if you retreat and try to run away, they will actually come after you. So here we see they're actually coming after me once I go far away. And so indeed, the real illusioner is invisible, and it summons 4 duplicates around it. So this is one of his 2 spells. He also has another spell which is casting Blindness. And so the Blindness effect only appears when the regional difficulty is higher than 2. So let's put it on hard, which actually puts our regional difficulty above 2. And now he can use the Blindness spell on us. And you also see the different particles, and there we go. He used the blindness spell on us, and now we're blind. We get blindness for 20 seconds. So let's see that again. Let's go into survival, and we'll see this first attack. So it starts waving his hands around. You see the dark particles appear, the dark mist particles, and he gives us the blindness. And so it will only attack the player or the target once with this spell, and afterwards it will just do its usual spell of duplicating and going invisible. And so it could use the blindness spell on another entity, but there is a 9-second cooldown before it can use it on another entity afterwards. And it also sets the normal spell cooldown to 1 second, so it has to wait 1 second after it's done the blindness spell to be able to do the duplication spell, for example. Now for the duplicate spell, the illusioner will raise its arms and produce this blue particle, and this suggests that will do its duplication spell. So there we go, he duplicated himself, and now once you hit him he will also spread these out. There we go. So as long as the illusioner is in combat, it casts the invisibility effect on itself for 60 seconds, and if the effect runs out it just applies it again. And so the duplicates of the illusioner hover around short distances of the real illusioner, but they can move through blocks just like Vexes, as you can see here. They're moving through the grass blocks. They also face the exact same way as the real illusioner and move with the illusioner as well. And so only the real illusioner can actually shoot you. All these others can't do that, even though you can see the animation in their hands like this. Only the real illusioner shoots an arrow, as you can see there. And so every once in a while the illusioner can also refresh the positions of these duplicates if they are not attacked for a long period of time. There we go, it refreshed its duplicate illusioner positions. And so when you hit the illusioner in the center, all the duplicates snap back to the original one and then spread out again. So there we go, let's hit him. There we go, and you see it happening. And if you were to hit the illusioner with a spectral arrow or just give it glowing in general, it will make all the duplicates glow instead of the real illusioner. There we go, all the duplicates start glowing, but the real illusioner is not glowing but still invisible. You can't set fire to these duplicates or damage them in any way, and if you try to burn the real illusioner, it only makes the real illusioner burn. So as you can see, the burn particle is where the real illusioner is, and you can actually see it's also glowing because of the glowing effect we gave it before. So this makes it very easy to see where the real illusioner is. And there we go, all the duplicates disappear if the invisibility effect disappears of the real illusioner. So that's after 60 seconds, but then it just uses the same attack again. It can also use the blindness attack if it hasn't done so already. So this duplication spell resets the spell cooldown to 1 second. And so it needs 1 second after the spell has been cast to do another spell. It also sets the invisibility spell cooldown to 17 seconds. But it doesn't really make sense because of course the illusioner is invisible for 60 seconds. So it can always use the invisibility spell multiple times after each other. If you kill the illusioner, there is an 8.5% chance of getting its bow. And the bow will have a random durability, just like when you kill a skeleton it can drop its bow. You also get 5 experience orbs when you kill the illusioner. The illusioner has 16 hearts or 32 hit points. It does between 2 and 5 hit points of damage on easy and normal, and between 3 and 5 hit points on hard. It's 2 blocks tall and it naturally spawns with a bow. In snapshot 18W43A for 1.14, the illusioner's eyes were changed from blue to green. And in snapshot 19W13A, some more functionality was added to the illusioner. And that's because if it wins a raid, it will start jumping up and down and laughing as well. So let's see this happening by summoning in another raid and summoning in some illusioners. Here we go, we have a whole lot of illusioners. Now the raid is won by the illusioners if all the villagers die or if all the beds are destroyed. Okay, so I can't seem to get this to work. All the villagers have died over here and I haven't killed any one of them. They were all killed by the illusioners. And I didn't see them jump up and down once. So I'll overlay some footage right now of what should have happened. So here we see the illusioners jumping and laughing after they've killed all the villagers and won the raid. So of course these illusioners don't spawn during raids, but it was suggested in 2019. So as of now they don't spawn in Minecraft at all. And so there we go, that was the very first episode of Minecraft in depth. If you liked this episode and you think you like this series, please help me out by leaving a like, leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel as well. Of course, leave a comment with which topic I should cover in the second episode. So I want to thank my tier 3 members, Zobot and DeSmikkelaar, and I hope to see you all in the next video and in the next episode of Minecraft in depth. So until then, bye bye!